Okay, so this is the main kitchen for the castle. Okay, over there was a spit across there. This is the fireplace where they cook the food. Okay, this one was for birds, things like peacock, pigeon. Okay, would have been cooked. Chicken would have been cooked on here. This one was the meat. So things like deer, cow, pig. Now how do I know that? How do I know that one was for birds and that one was for...
Science?
Sort of. Archaeology digs, when they dug in the kitchen, they found a lot of bird bones there and a lot of animal bones there. So we can more or less say this is the bird kitchen, bird fireplace, that's the meat. That one, that little cutout there, was for a cauldron to boil water. Okay. Now again, this room was quite high. You can see where the floorboards are by these little notches in the wall. Okay. Above here would have been the main bedrooms. Bedrooms for the Lord himself, for his direct family, but also if prominent people like Queen Elizabeth came to stay, she'd be above here, again because of the heat rising. Now we think she stopped in the room just above here, and we think because of this fireplace, it's very ornate. Okay, now the food would be cooked in here, and all the servants in here would be men. Won't be any women. Okay, women weren't allowed in the kitchen. Okay, because men were paranoid that women would try and kill them. Okay, now the food would be prepared there and then put on a little wall across here. This is where they pick the food up. Do you want to come in here?
You need to put the food up. Yeah.
She has a bush.
This is where they put the food. Yippee! Right, there we go.
Okay, this is the servery. And this is where the food would be picked up by the servants, taken up a set of stairs there, and took across to one of those 3 doors over there. And that's where the Great Hall was. Okay, now this room here is called the buttery, and this was bashed in by the Victorians. Okay, this wall would have been complete. Okay, you wouldn't have been able to access this room, and only one servant was allowed in there, and that was the butler. Okay, now butlers back then weren't what we think of them today. Okay, they were the men who serviced the butts, which sounds really funny, but that meant they were the ones that looked after all the alcohol, and alcohol was a big part of castle life. Okay, so this is called the buttery. He would have his room right next door. Okay, so he was the only one allowed in here. Okay, like I say, the castle became untenable in 1750 when that massive fire actually lit through it. Now, have any of you got any questions? No? Are you sure? Okay, there are leaflets on the history of the castle in the museum, so pick some of those up. Okay, if you do think of any questions, you can always find me. I'm always waffling about. Okay, thank you.